Hello and welcome to this screencast. In this screencast, we're going to learn how to repeat a series of commands or loop through a series of commands. So we're going to get our RURPLE world open, make it bigger so that we can see it. Let's go to our summary of instructions here. And we will go to our robot world. And let's open up our world, our figure 8 world that we created in the last screencast. So here is our figure 8 world. And then over here we are going to open up our figure 8 program. So now we have both the world and the program. If I click here and speed it up, let's just make sure that things are working. So we have 1 lap, 2 laps, 3 laps, and 4 laps, and that's the 5th lap. So we've got everything working and loaded. Let's reset the world. Now what we're going to do is notice how we are repeating this run 8 5 times. So there is a command in Python and RURPLE to repeat something an exact number of times. That command is the for loop. So we're going to come here. I'm going to say for I in range 5. If I can spell it correctly, it will help. Okay, so what that does is, see the 5 here? It repeats everything that's indented that number of times. So I'm going to highlight all of those and tab those in. So when it sees this for I in range 5, it's going to repeat those. It's going to repeat this one line of code 5 times. So that's going to be basically the same thing as before. So if I run it, here's lap 1, lap 2, lap 3, lap 4, and lap 5. So that's a little bit shorter. Notice up here how we have turn left. We could create this and just say for I in range 3. And then just do it one time here. And we need to indent this. So this is going to repeat this command, whatever indented, 3 times. Notice how we have a bunch of moves. So we have a move. So let's define another function called double move. So let's define double underscore move with a colon. And we're going to say for I in range 2, and then we're going to move. So now here, whenever we have this move, we can just do a double move. And then we can get rid of this line of code. And then we can do this double move here to make things a little easier. And then this, we can get rid of this and make this one a double move. And then here, we can make this a double move. Get rid of that statement. And then here, we can make it a double move. And get rid of this statement here. And then here we can make a double move. And get rid of these 2 statements. We'll get rid of that move and we'll get rid of this move. And then here we need a double move. And then here we need a double move. And we can get rid of this move. And we can get rid of this move. So see how that shortened our code a little bit? So it's going to repeat this. Whoa, that's spelt wrong. So let's spell double move correctly. So whenever we do a double move, it comes up here and executes this line of code 2 times. So notice how it's indented twice. This level of indentation is for the for loop, and then this level of indentation is for the function called double move. So let's reset and run this and make sure that it's going to do the same thing. Runs around. Once. Twice. 3 times. And stops. Okay, so notice how we are doing a double or turn left move, turn left move, turn left move, turn left move. Let's put that in a loop. So we will say for I in range. How many times do we have to repeat that? Once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. So we'll say in range 4. And then we need these 2 lines of code indented. And then we can get rid of all these other turn lefts here, down to here, and delete. So then we turn right, and we are turning right how many times there? We're turning right once, twice, and 3 times. So we can do another for loop here and say for I in range, and we're doing that 1, 2, 3 times. And what are we doing 3 times? We're doing these 2 lines of code, and then we can get rid of all of these lines of code. So let's make sure that this is working. So we will reset, and let's speed this up quite a bit, just because I just want to see it work, not really track where it's going. And turn it loose, and away it goes. First lap. Whoops, and we have blown it, haven't we? So that means we have a mistake that we have to fix. This is called a logical mistake. So what has happened here is it looks like we had to do 1 more turn left. So let's try 5 here. Reset and try again. And it looks like I blew that too. So we really have a problem here. We have to figure out where we went wrong. Let's change this back to 4 and increase this to 4. See if that works better. Reset and go for it. And it looks like we still have a real problem here, don't we? So this is why we have why I do it just a little bit at a time. That way I know where the problem is. Let's slow things down and see if I can figure out what's happening here. So right now we are going to slow this down so I can see where it's going. We are going to start the program. I'm going to get ready on the pause button right here. Looks like he's going just fine here. Looks like he's going just fine there. Looks like he's going just fine there. He's going fine there. And he's doing everything fine there. Okay, he's turned the wrong direction. No, he hasn't. Now he's going down. That's good. Now he's doing another right turn. And that's good. Then he does one more right turn. That's good. Then he does a double move, and he's in the wrong position at that point. So it looks like what has happened is I have done one too many double moves there. So he needs to turn right and do a double move. 3 times. And then after that, then he needs to turn right to get reoriented where we need to go. So let's reset and speed things up and see if that's going to make things work. So it looks like we're going up and around. Whoops, still got a problem. Okay, let's just do that one twice and see what happens. Okay, it looks like we've got it now. And then it finishes. So notice how the indentation works here. This level of indentation here is for this for loop, and then this level of indentation is for this function that says run 8. So run 8 is executed how many times? 5 times. These 2 lines are executed twice. These 2 lines are executed 4 times. So that basically tells us how to repeat different commands multiple times. So what's inside here in this for loop, for I in range 4, the 4 right here tells us how many times the indented commands are ran. So we are running these 2 lines 4 times. These 2 lines are ran twice. This line is ran 5 times. Turn left is run 3 times, and move is run twice. So what we need to do at this point is save this program just to make sure that we have it. So let's go ahead and save it. And we will reset and save the world so we make sure that we have it. And notice how it is giving us some sort of weird WR world. I just want to save it in the world file. So we'll do figure 8 world. And that concludes this screencast. Thank you.